Good morning everyone. Today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, as we always do in this channel. And today we will go back to famous part of the quote from one of the fundamental works of George Orwell, I mean Animal Farm, and the quotation goes like this, that some pigs are more equal than the others. And we have another manifestation of this quotation in nowadays so-called green or environmental friendly, or in huge quotation, politics of European Union. Weaker countries that are dependent, because countries in the world can be divided actually only on two groups: countries that make other countries dependent and countries that are becoming dependent on them. And in European Union, the most powerful country that is making other countries depending on it to different extent, of course, are Germany. And Germany is now saying that, of course, many countries officially ban electric cars up to 2035, including Poland and so on. But German minister, look how full of hubris and empty pride and empty confidence these people are, is saying we are 2022, we have 2022, but now they are saying what will happen beyond 2035. What a disconnection with reality, typical to socialists, this time green socialists. And the Minister of the Economy of Germany is saying that they will produce electric cars, of course, for the countries they are making dependent on themselves, but he didn't add it. But they will still have huge production of the cars that are using petrol to work, so that are using fossil fuels. So somehow, other countries should be eco, but Germany not necessarily should be eco, because if you are only eco, you are dependent on the providers of so-called eco technology. So and you don't have upper hand over the others who also use other technology. So one sees how things really go. And here we see that in European Union, what should be now called, after accepting this common debts for European states that happened in 2020, it should be now more called the European Union of Socialist Republics. This entity, geopolitical entity, proves the truth of the quotation from one of the most fundamental works of George Orwell, that some pigs are more equal than the others. So German pigs think that they are, of course, above all. We know it from history, and we know how it ends. Let's hope, and in my opinion, let's hope that it will not work, these plans, and in the world 2035 we will live in much more normal world. In my opinion, it will not work, but knowing how stubborn socialists can be, we will have to pay a lot of costs of this stubbornness, and a lot of harm will be done, because they will try to pursue this agenda despite the fact one sees it will not work. And of course, as a physical chemist, I can tell you that all of this electricity based technology, once you need to burn oil to create enough electricity, and later the deposition of batteries that contain a lot of heavy metals, many artificial compounds, polymers that are not biodegradable, and actually many of them are not so friendly for living organisms, and many others are present there. And after some time we know that electronics doesn't work for long, and after a few years it's out of use. So deposition of the electronic wastes will be a huge problem also for our wallets, because it's costly, and for the environment. And we know that if something is costly, I mean the deposition, initially people do that, but later they simply throw it away and do not go all the decomposition procedures, because it's too expensive. Everyone prefers to have this money in his or her own pocket, not to waste them, in quotation, on the deposition of wonderful, eco-friendly, in quotation, electric items. I wouldn't call electric cars cars, because if we look at their parameters, they are not cars, these are harmful toys. All the best, I wish you a nice day, bye.